Well, today's Meet the Team is Jody. And Jody, you came to us, when did you first join Fox Pitt?
So I came in 2016 as work experience for 3 weeks and loved it so much I asked to come back and came back in 2017 and did the season with you guys.
And that was fantastic. You were part of the whole team, weren't you? What was your role in 2017?
So I kind of did a bit of everything, warming up the horses for William, doing a bit of just general yard stuff, everything really.
Now, we were really keen to try and keep you, but you were sensible grown up and thought that you better go and get some qualifications.
Yeah, so I decided to go to university at Hartbury. I did equine sports science, but unfortunately that didn't work out as I had a fall in the March off one of the horses up at university.
And just talk us through that fall, because it seemed at the time like not a very serious one.
No, it didn't. So it had a scan on my head. They found a bleed on the brain, and we were quite hopeful it wouldn't be too serious, but unfortunately it turned out it was.
Now, we here obviously have huge empathy with brain injury because obviously William had the horrible fall.
Yeah.
And you had always stayed very much in touch with us and coming here in your holidays.
Yeah.
What happened after the fall and what were the symptoms for you?
So I was very wobbly. My balance was quite affected. So in the early stages, my parents had to help me walk. But now it's kind of affected all my emotions, my anxiety. I can't really concentrate for very long.
And you get very tired, don't you?
Really bad fatigue, yeah. That's one of the most things I've struggled with the most. Even making a cup of tea can be really strenuous, or it's just having to process and think about things.
When you were at university, what were your aims at that point? What was the sort of life plan?
Well, I kind of had a plan. I was definitely going to stay in horses. Probably going to come back here if you would have me.
We were hoping.
For a year or so. And then work in the industry alongside horses, maybe teaching, maybe working with equine assisted therapy. That really interested me.
So all the cards have been thrown up in the air at the moment because of the symptoms of that fall. Yeah. And you and I were chatting. And where were you when we were chatting? You were basically on your own at home.
I'm an only child, yeah. So parents were both at work. So I was at home. It was
twiddling your thumbs,
yeah,
really.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can do, unfortunately. So
we were worrying and you were worrying and you're very dear to all of us. So we've tried to work out a programme here at Fox Pitt Eventing to try and kickstart your rehab, haven't we?
Yeah.
So talk us through your day at the moment and what your involvement is here.
Yeah, so it's been amazing. I've done 4 weeks now, 4 or 5 weeks. So I get up in the morning and help with the guys on the yard. And then I'll go back in, have breakfast, go for a 45-minute sleep.
So you're here from 7:30 till about 9?
Yep. And then sleep till about 10, usually, just to help. And then come back out on the yard, and I might do cleaning or help the guys tack up or untack. Just kind of bits and bobs that needs doing, that William needs doing.
And that you know, because you know the yard so well. That's what's so brilliant for us, is that you know it so well, you can just step into things that need doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So then lunchtime comes and I've been really bossy, haven't I? So you have to go in at 12 and then close your eyes again.
Yeah, and have another little sleep, probably about half an hour and 45 minutes again, just to start me back up again. And then come back and the same in the afternoon. Maybe I might help with the horses on and off the walker, mucking out a few stables, just bits and bobs.
And then back in at 5, and then I've been really bossy again, haven't I? And make you go to sleep again at 5.
Yeah, sleep again at 5, yeah.
I think what the key is, when we've been discussing, isn't it, is that for you, who's an energetic, young, incredible person, not being able to drive and cycle home, is that sleep is not giving up. It's actually physiotherapy, isn't it, for the injury? Yeah,
definitely. I was really reluctant at the start to go to sleep. You know, it was, well, I never used to have to do this before. Why am I doing it now? No one else has to go and have a sleep. But actually I found that the times that when I do have a sleep, the the bits that the rest of the day is better for having those little sleeps, and I can have better times throughout the day, which is really helpful.
And so that routine is helping. You're with us 2 days a week, which we're loving. How is it working out for you?
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. It gives me something to look forward to. And 2 days is enough at the moment. It's working out really well. And just see where we go from there.
See where we go. Well, we're going to follow your road to recovery because we know it's a road to recovery, and it's brilliant having you back here. I know it's not the way that you wanted it to be, but for us, it's fantastic. So well done you.
Thank you so much. I love being here.